Pleasant good night to each and every one of you. If you're watching me for the very first time, I'm your Jamaican journalist mom, the mother of an award winning journalist out of Jamaica. Welcome. I greet you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are we doing? Is God has been good to you? Is better than good. In spite of what we're going through right now, did you see my topic? Childhood trauma. Yes, I want you guys to come on into the room tonight. This topic is hot and it's going to be spicy. 5751, welcome in. All right, you mark yourself present. All right. Childhood trauma. Why men process it differently than women. Two people can experience the same childhood trauma and grow up completely different. One cries, talks, and seek help. The other stays silent, get hungry, withdrawn, or works nonstop. Why? Tonight, we're talking about how men and women process childhood trauma differently. Boys are often taught to hide pain. Man up. Boys don't cry. Be strong. Many men learn to suppress emotions instead of expressing them. Women are often encouraged to talk. Women tend to seek support from friends and family. Talking becomes healing. Men often try to solve pain alone. Trauma can show up differently. Women may cry, become anxious, seek therapy, talk about feelings. My reason for coming up with this topic, after listening to some childhood trauma this week, it edged my mind. It's a topic that need to be talked about. Sometimes in relationship, you have partner. No matter what you do, you cannot be on the right side. They get up, they curse you, they get up annoyed day by day. And you wonder what is going on. They have never spoken about it. Childhood trauma, especially when parents have to separate. Childhood trauma. You grow up with your grandmother or your stepmother. Those things can cause childhood trauma. And I'm saying to parents right now, sometimes when you're with your partner and you feel like you want to jump ship because there's greener pasture, I encourage and I say if it's not abuse, physical abuse, and you can work out things, work out things. Because sometimes when we think we are making the best decision for ourselves, the children end up getting hurt or getting played in this situation. That child grow up and they want to blame one of the partner. Oh, you didn't let me know my father. Oh, you sent me, I live with my stepmother. Where was my mother? Things like these cause childhood trauma. These are serious. Men become angry, withdraw emotionally, overwork, use alcohol, or even smoking, unhealthy coping mechanism. Even smoking. A wounded child can become a wounded adult. You hear? A wounded child can become a wounded adult. A family member of mine, her dad passed away. When the dad passed away, in his final days, call, no answer. She was in a foreign country, and the aunt has the phone and did not answer the phone. And up till now, she carry that childhood memory, not getting to say goodbye to her dad. Things like these. Stepfather, no, you cannot come in this. They will take up the woman, but they will not take up the woman with the child. And that child feel resent and carry that feeling up until adulthood. Go into a relationship, you wonder why. I'm telling about a true story. Why relationship is not working out? Because that person is suffering from childhood trauma. From growing up with somebody who is not related to her, and then growing up with granny, and then around step parents. So this cause a dent. Sometimes they have to move from place to places. Sometimes they end up in foster care, not knowing their parents. And they go around carrying that hurt, that wound, no love, no affection. And they grow up, some grow up to be narcissists. And I'm telling you, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. When I listen to the stories, it just rips something inside of me. These stories are real. It cannot be water washed. When somebody grow up to be an adult and feel the parents wasn't there for them, and then not knowing other family member, especially not knowing your dad. Because some of these men get the woman pregnant, the child grow up not knowing father, who father is, absentee father. That child grow up with resentment. A wounded child can become a wounded adult. Let that sink in. Trust issue. Fear of abandonment. If your mother abandoned you, your father abandoned you, and you are in a relationship, you are being fearful of the same thing because you're still suffering from your childhood trauma. Difficulty with relationship is not everybody knows how to get past their past. In emotional walls, you build up these emotional walls. So the least little thing, you're on edge. You fly off like Caliban. You have to be treated with caution tape because person don't know why you're acting like this. But at the same time, you know that what you are going through, that no one understand. But if I cannot understand someone who is not relatable to me, I cannot know what you're feeling or what you're going through or what your pain is like. Not every angry man is evil. Can I tell you something? Not every angry man is evil. Because I am telling you this and I'm also learning from it. Because I thought angry men were evil. And this is saying not every angry man is evil. Sometimes anger is unhealed pain. Come on. The stories that I heard and listened to in the course of this week, and along with this, let me tell you, I have a heart of gold. And if I could give those persons a hug, I will. The hurt, the pain. And if I could do anything to make it better, I will. And I would. Sometimes anger is unhealed pain. Understanding the root doesn't excuse bad behavior, but it explains healing requires courage. Yes. Could you imagine you're dating a partner, or this man is your husband and you live with that man? The least little thing you do or say is hungry, is bitter. And you wonder what you can do to please that man or that woman. And that person open up to you and tell you that they're going through unhealed pain, and they start to tell you from start to finish. It will bring tears to you because you have the person off as a person who is evil and wicked, who is not loving you, but you don't know there's a pain. They don't experience love. And if somebody don't experience love, it's hard for them to give it because they don't know that word and they don't know how to put it into action. Not everyone easily forgive. I have a question for my audience tonight. Do you think men and women process trauma differently? Were you allowed to express emotion growing up? All right, let me backtrack. First question, do you think men and women process trauma differently? Come, engage in the comment section. Do you think men and women process trauma differently? No answer for that. Were you allowed to express emotions growing up? What helped you heal from childhood wounds? Can childhood trauma affect marriages and relationship? I'll answer that one. It will destroy marriages and relationship, especially when you have women who are troubled by a family member. Touch them inappropriately where it edging their mind. It's an evil act without their permission. So that put them in a childhood trauma, and that they'll take for the rest of their life. Some are not open to say what happened, while some may say it just put them in a ditch. Pain that they bring to the relationship. Many adults are carrying wounds from childhood without realizing it. Tonight, we discuss how women often process trauma differently. How childhood experiences shape your adult behavior, and what healing can look like. Join the conversation and share your experience respectfully. I know some women, they go through childhood trauma. They didn't blame their parents, but they make peace with their past and embrace their parents. But for some, it's going to take them to their grave. They will not forgive and move on. But who am I to tell you that you are to forgive and move on? Some persons need closure, and it's hard for some to let go of what's painful to them. A scare, a scar is a proof you were wounded. Healing is a proof that you survive. I don't know who need to hear this tonight, and I don't know who I'm talking to tonight. A scar is a proof that you were wounded. Healing is a proof that you survived. For your life's childhood trauma, the wounds we carried into adult. Trauma doesn't stay in childhood. Childhood ends, but trauma often doesn't. Many adults are reacting to old wounds without realizing it. A 50-year-old can still be carrying a 10 years old pain. What is a childhood trauma? It's physical abuse, emotional abuse, neglect, abandonment, growing up with addiction, domestic violence, and losing a parent. Constant criticism, never feeling safe or loved. Not all trauma leaves bruises. Some of the deepest wounds are invisible. You are worthless. You are never gonna come to anything good. All trauma or leaves bruise. You are never, you will never be good enough. Being ignored can hurt as much as being hit. All trauma, good night everyone. Oh. How trauma shows up in a relationship. Trust issue. They don't trust you. Man is telling you if you want me to marry you, you have to open your phone. Let me see through your phone. Insecurity, jealousy, fear of abandonment, constant need of validation, pushing people away before they get hurt. The overachiever. Some people become highly successful because of trauma. They spend their lives, welcome in, trying to prove they are worthy. Success becomes a mass of pain. The purple pleaser, the people pleaser, always saying yes, afraid to disappoint others. struggles with boundaries. Yes, my phone is my boundaries. Don't tell me about you want to see in my phone. So if you have a struggle with boundaries, know your place. Learn as a child that love had to be earned. Why some men struggle to express feelings. Many boys are taught strength but not emotional health. They learn to hide sadness and show anger instead. Anger is often pain with nowhere to go. Why some women stay unhealthy relationship. Childhood trauma can normalize dysfunctional. Some people take mistake chaos for love because that's what they grew up seeing. Because I used to hear this young lady said, if the man don't beat her, the man don't love her. Nobody not beating me. Nobody not beating me. That's not love. Trauma can affect parenting. Unhealed wounds are often passed down. Parents may repeat what was done to them. Healing can break generational cycle. Forgiveness versus reconciliation. Forgiveness is for your peace. Reconciliation requires trust and change. You can forgive someone without allowing them back into your life. Healing is not linear. Some days are good. Some days are old memories returning. Healing is process, not perfection. Boundaries of boundaries are part of healing. You don't stay where you are constantly wounded. Boundaries protect your peace. Boundaries are not punishment. Did you hear me? Burden Boundaries are not punishment. A man has his phone. You want to go in his phone. That's his boundaries. You want to search his pocket. That's his boundary. Audience, do you grow up in a home where feelings are discussed? What childhood lesson are you still trying to unlearn? Have you ever realized your adult struggles were connected to a childhood experiences? What helped you begin healing? Your childhood may explain. Your childhood may explain you, but does it have to define you? No. You are not responsible for the wounds you receive as a child, but you are responsible for the healing that takes place in adulthood. Keep hope alive. For those who this message resonate with, for those who are suffering childhood trauma, I stand to my feet just to embrace you and just to share with you my heart and just to say, I love you. And just to say, if you were near, I would have given you a hug. Sorry for the things that you have been through. I hope one day, if it's closure you're looking for, you will find closure. And if you're looking for that family member to come across to you or to give you an apology or make an apology, and they will not come. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how to heal. I am not a physician. Well, hear what I'm going to say, suggest. Is there any way you could find it in your heart to lighten the burden and forgive? I know forgiveness is hard, but sometimes we have to choose our heart. It's just for your peace you forgive even now. For your peace sake. You're going to be in a relationship, you're going to have children. Do you want this to hand down to your children as your legacy? Childhood trauma engraved on your legacy? I understand that some have sexual abuse by a family member. You go into your childhood trauma with that, and you're reliving it in your head every day. I know it's hard. I know it's tough. I stand with you today. See if you could get healing, get counseling, and move on. Many times people don't like to talk what they're going through. But when they open up to you, you want to have a listening ears to listen. And not just to pass an assertion or just to try to put them down, because they have been around the ringer in their childhood. People saying things to put them down. People don't want to share what they're going through because they don't want it to be a weapon against them. They don't want it to be a broomstick beating them. So at this time, I pause to pray for you. Loving Lord, I present each and every one who are going through their childhood trauma. I pray that you'll walk beside them and brighten their pathway and lighten every heavy load. Father, I ask that their clasp their hands in yours. I ask that you touch them with a life coal from off the altar. Father, you know the request, the seen and unseen. People are going through hell and back. But Lord, be a fence. Turn their situations around. Father, you know my heart. And as I'm about planning to funeralize my brother in Jamaica, Lord, I ask that you give me the strength on a daily basis to carry on. I am weak, but thou art mighty. Shield me with thy powerful hands. When I cross the vale of Jordan, land me safe on Canaan shore. Continue to bless each and every member who give and who don't have to give. Blessed be the tie that bind our hearts in Christian love. Lord, when we asunder parted, give us inward pain. Lord, protect us. Be there when we cry and wipe every tears from our eye. Give the family strength at this time. In Jesus' name, amen. Let me see who I have the opportunity to see. I see some comment in the comment section. I don't know how we don't get flagged. Wonderful, 5751. Jacket. What about jacket? Jacket Kidsley. G5X. Unano behavior. Joseph. The Lasher. Open. This live is not for politics, sorry. looking at a baby. I'm not even looking at you. Brother, are you actually... I'm not even looking. You see, when they type something in the comment section and you scrolling through, Nober, one love, Mary, one love. When they type something in your comment section and you're looking in the comment section, you just pretend that you don't see. I am one of them. I pretend I don't see it. You're talking in the comment section and you're saying something that is not for airplay. You're talking to my hand, my love. Sometimes I always wonder. Same thing I was talking about tonight, childhood trauma. You come and you type something under somebody comment section which is not positive, which cannot impact somebody. It cannot influence somebody. It makes sense to you? Huh? Does it make sense? Let that sink in. Make sure when you comment is something that somebody can see. Impact? Yes. People come on here with all different wounds on earth that this life may never see yet before. So when you come over here, just please keep it respectful. Keep it respectful. I'm gonna... one of my song. Keep it respectful. That's all I ask. I'm gonna play one of my song. Play some. I think I like this one. This was my first song. Yeah, 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 yeah. My story in song. Peasants. The sun was strong, the road was long and tough, but for my children it was always enough. Pennies and every dollar stretch to give them chances that my life had fetched. I saw a fire in my little boy's eyes. I need to tell the truth and reach the sky. Oh, I work hard through the hurdles and the pain, through every passing storm and pouring rain. With the selection, my only daily guide. For my children's future, I swallowed all my pride. Now look at my three stars, how they beautifully shine. A mother's sacrifice for the success of mine. I spent my first to learn the law's complex way. A master's in criminal justice, bright as day. My daughter followed bachelor's in biology. Smart children thriving across this land. But that little boy, the journalist, my life. He aimed for Oxford with all his might. The struggle was real, the path was filled with strife. But I paved the way for his educated life. Oh, I work hard through the hurdles of the pain, through every passing storm and pouring rain. With resilience as my only daily guide. For my children's future, I swallowed all my pride. Now look at my three stars, the beautiful shine. A mother's sacrifice for the success of my life. Oh, now it's Dr. Williams across the sea. Been so far. Teaching at the LSC, my shining star, an award-winning journalist known around the world. Stories of truth with his voice unfurled. Last summer at Oxford, standing tall and proud. My son, my legacy. Then a letter came sealed with a royal press. Be invited me, very best. A governor general. Now I'm the travel everywhere, permanent. This is well aware. I sit in the front row, heart so full and wide. Nothing left to want, nothing left to hide. Yes, I I'll do it all again to see my children human. From single mother struggle to the VIP stage. Life story written on a golden page. My three educated blessings, my joy, my pride. Mother's love that conquered every time. Guys, I must tell you, without you, there is no me. And without me, there is no us. Guys, can I tell you what's going on? I need it was 4,000 watch hours I need. Now, guess how much watch hours I need to make it? Guess how many? I just need 600 watch hours. 600 watch hours. Or 6. But it's the 6. So when I get that, I fully monetize. So this channel has gone big, huge. It couldn't have done without you guys. So this is the story. Tomorrow is Monday morning. Oh my goodness. Who make work? Who create work? I want to know which man create work. I wish I could sit down and just get my little 2 pence evening and don't have to go back to work. Yes. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? If I was out there, so I wouldn't be yawning. Welcome in. Yes, 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 yes. Guys, this is where I say good morning. Yes, I'm going to take an early one. Tomorrow is going to be a very hectic day. So take care, guys, and bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time tomorrow. Set your notification. And if you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. Guys, I have my code, my Temu code. If you shop on Temu, you can download the app and shop. I have a discount code and it's in one of my videos. With this discount code at the top. You see that? Sleeping. Guys, good morning. I'll catch you.